Angry residents reveal 3-year parking battle against selfish mum who blocks driveways with 4x4 during school run. Locals who are embroiled in a parking war with the driver are furious at the rude mum who is making their lives a misery. Angry residents have blasted a selfish mum for allegedly dumping her huge 4x4 across their driveways when dropping her kids off at school, despite just living round the corner. Locals who are embroiled in a 3-year parking war with the woman are furious at the mum who is making their lives a misery in the quiet street in Derbyshire. Former soldier Benjamin Broadhurst has hit out at the driver who he says is rude and claims she says she can park where she likes. He says she could use the nearby Asda car park, a pub, both provided by the school, for parking, but she has reportedly told residents she is entitled to park wherever she wants. The 34-year-old has revealed a series of pictures that he says show how the driver routinely blocks driveways, causes traffic congestion and endangers lives by forcing pedestrians into the road. Most shockingly, residents claim that she lives just a few minutes' walk away from the school but insists on driving her 4x4 to be as close to the school gates as possible. Police and council have told residents that there is nothing they can do. Benjamin, now a property engineer and neighborhood watch coordinator, said, "She's endangering lives. And that's not an exaggeration. The way she parks, for example, other vehicles have to swerve out around her. She has no regard for anybody else other than herself. She's selfish. She has a bigger vehicle than everybody else so she can park where she wants, the way she wants." There have been a few interesting exchanges of words between people, mainly the people dropping their kids off. I've heard people try to talk to her but she just shuts the window and drives off. She has the "I can park where I want because there aren't any parking restrictions" conversation. We've got more and more cars turning up, and when the school has finished the extension we're going to have a bigger problem. Someone's going to get killed. It's so dangerous. It's unbelievable. A series of images collated by residents show the car dumped across driveways, blocking cars in, and the damage caused when a grass verge was allegedly churned up. Benjamin claims a trio of pictures taken the last week of term show a second car she used and parked in a similar way. Benjamin said, "I'd say to her, think what you're doing to other people. Consider other people. We live here. And think of the safety of the children who are walking past your car. It's not setting a good example for anybody, is it?" Nearby resident Jess Howe, 23, has lived there all her life and claims that the woman continually moves her car about as she agitates those whose drives she blocks. Jess, who works as a courier, said, "She has no respect. She had been parking across the road from my mum and dad's house 2 months before it started happening. She was asked to move 4 or 5 times before she eventually moved up the road to outside the school, where she was asked to move again. Next she was parking outside mine. I went to speak to the head teacher who has told her not to park there, so now she is parking outside my brother's house. He couldn't get off his drive recently due to her, and so he was late for work at his new job. Everybody is really frustrated. Literally all the neighbors are annoyed about it. I haven't confronted her, but I have heard from people who have that say she just shrugs her shoulders and drives off, or even ignores them. Both the pub and Asda have said she can park up there, but it's no use. She only lives on a street across the road. It's a few minutes walk. It's not just her. Other park like that too, but the others leave quickly. She stays for 45 minutes a lot of the time. When you're blocking someone's drive, that's really bad." Denise Underwood, another resident of the area, claims the problem parker has even churned up a grass verge when dumping her car on it. Denise, a 57-year-old retired ambulance service technician, said, "We got so frustrated as she went over all of the work we had done to the verge, planting seeds, and she just drove all over it and wrecked it. It's not just her who does it, but she is an absolute menace. She keeps changing her parking spots, but they are always bad. I wasn't aware of just how close she lived. When I saw where she was driving from, I thought, oh my god, you live down there. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like it's only going to get worse."